Good morning, Cougars. My name is Greg.
And I'm Indigo.
And welcome to Cougar Talk.
Today we have some very big news for all the juniors that are taking the upcoming ACTs. As most schools know, the ACT has been moved almost 2 months from its original date.
That's right. So Julio Colon went to go interview some junior seminar teachers about what they thought about the date change, and here is what they had to say.
My name is Julio Colon, and with me is Mr. Chavez. Hi, Mr. Chavez. How are you doing?
How's it going?
So, Mr. Chavez, you teach diverse learners in the school, and some of them are juniors, and as you know, that they moved the ACT day 2 months. Instead of the normal March 3rd, it's now in May. What do you think about this?
In regards to ACT prep, I think it's unfortunate. Ideally, it's a good thing because they would have more time to prep. It has its positives and its negatives. The negatives, obviously, is that, you said ACT prep ends in February?
Yes, ACT prep does end in February.
Right. So, I mean, that's the negative of it, is that, ACT prep's ends early. But on the bright side, it does give our students more time to practice on their own. There's, resources you can use, go online and practice a little bit. So there's positives and negatives. But I think in general, the biggest issue is not timing. In general, you could say that the biggest issue is just testing in general and teaching kids to the test. I think that's just my personal opinion.
As some of you know, Valentine's Day is coming, and it's never too late or too early to plan out the gift for your significant other. Here's some advice and some other students and teachers have got for the special day.
I always say go minimal on Valentine's Day. Don't go overboard because you can look like a real tool if you overdo it. Just a nice little gesture of your love. A nice little handwritten poem or a card. Maybe flowers, but roses, red roses, please. Go with something that she likes, like a variety. Go with tulips. Reggie likes daisies. Who doesn't love chocolates? Maybe a nice meal out or cook somebody a nice meal, but don't go overboard. You don't want to go broke on Valentine's Day. Big time.
All right. All right. My name is Julio Colon, and with me is the PE teacher, Mr. Heffernan. How are you doing today, Mr. Heffernan?
I'm doing great. Thank you, sir.
All right. So the reason that we're interviewing today is we want to know, what is your opinion, what is your recommendations for dating or Valentine's Day, the whole scene? What should you not do? What should you do on Valentine's Day?
I think all the young men should get their girlfriends or their significant others a nice card saying Happy Valentine's Day. I think, now you could even send them an email or a nice text saying Happy Valentine's Day as well. I don't think you need to go out and spend a lot of money on a gift, but at least get them something nice.
Right. So don't go too big. Just do something nice and sweet. Correct?
Right. It could be something as simple as a text. You could send them an email, send them a text. Get them a box of chocolate. You could even get them a candy bar or something small like that.
All right.
I can't recall any really awkward Valentines. I'd say my most memorable is when I was in rural Wisconsin with my boyfriend for the weekend, and we ended up stalling on dinner plans, and restaurants close early in Wisconsin, so we ended up eating fried food from the neighboring bar, because that's all there was open right now, at the time, was the fryer. Fried food Valentine's Day, nothing more romantic.
Thank you so much for your time. Before we go, would you like to share a Valentine's Day story, your best, your worst, or your most awkward?
My best, my worst, and my most awkward.
Or one of the three, or all three of them if you want.
Here's one mistake I will tell the young guys not to do is if they like more than one young lady, don't buy the young ladies the same card and give it to them with the wrong name. That could make them mad. That's how.
Well, ever since my husband and I got married, I've gotten sterling silver roses. I happen to think flowers are lovely. You don't have to go crazy though. Don't give a woman candy. Just makes her fat. That would be bad. Nice dinner, good food, always a good thing. Hopefully you only have one Valentine, and you don't have to worry about keeping things straight. So make it special, make it important, but don't make it too big. You don't need to be flashy.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
But go out, do something fun. Go to the museum. Go take a walk along the lakeshore, even though it's cold. Go bike riding, even though it's cold. But spend time together and have fun.
Before we go, here is this week's guest staff facial here. This week's theme is famous TV actors.
Thank you all for watching this week's episode of Cougar Talk.
And juniors, don't forget to study for the ACT. The ACT is the path to key to success, and that key is a college diploma.
See you next week on another episode of Cougar Talk.
Today we have some very big news for all the juniors that are taking the upcoming ACTs. As most school knows, the ACTs have been moved almost 2 months from its original date. Jesus, it's moving fast! And juniors, don't forget to study for the ACT. What did you do? Wah! Was that on the blooper? Some of you know Valentine's Day is coming up, and it's never too late or too early to plan a gift for your significant other. See you next week on another episode of Cougar Talk. Thank you all for watching. Stay classy and be classy.
See you next week on another episode of Cougar Talk. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Thank you.